What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Oakland A's franchise video. This one is not numbered. Let's get right into it. So we finally have a good team. The Oakland A's went from the worst record in baseball, or one of the worst records in baseball, to a world title championship. We did it with good pitching, good bullpen, excellent hitting. Now the hard part begins. To maintain a competitive team for not only now, but in the future. Part of that starts with the draft. We got some nice breakout potential players last season in left fielder Zachary Beard and center fielder Jose Quezada, a speed demon. We got an A potential closer in the 2024 draft in Pedro Diaz. So what can we find out this year? Do we get another diamond in the rough, or do we have a mediocre draft? Let's go find out together. Welcome to the 2026 first-year player draft for your Oakland Athletics. Let's hop right into this. Oh, actually, before we start, I want to say thank you to everyone that have been liking the shorts, the videos, that have been watching the live streams, any kind of content I put on the channel. I really appreciate you very much, and we've gotten some new subscribers over the last week, so welcome. My name's Amos, franchise guy, purely a franchise guy. But more, if you want to find out more, you can come by the live streams on the YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you. So enough talk, let's hop in to the draft. So here we are, the draft board, round one. And just to date this video, this is the same day in real life that Major League Baseball released the draft lottery. Congrats to the Pirates for getting the #1 overall pick. We, on the other hand, will be picking 23rd. So, not exactly where we want to be, but, that's what you get when you win the World Series. So, let's go ahead and see who we can go after. I don't necessarily have a plan. But let's see who we're going to pick as our very first pick for the Athletics. All right, cutting from there to here, to be honest, this ain't a very good class of players. Picking low in the first round, we need, I guess if we're going to look at a player, we need to look at the infield, especially at our corners, third base and first base. Not a lot of good options, but I think I'm going to go with 18-year-old Damian Zagier from California. He doesn't look too impressive. The defense looks pretty good when it comes to his fielding and his arm. Stealing, I don't know. I mean, it seems the class is really wrung out this year. I think we're going to have to bulldoze our scouting department, if you will, for next season. But you know what? We're going to go with our first pick, Damian Zagier, excuse me, from California. Welcome to the A's. And let's see who's even left for our second pick. So I'll cut back to me. So we get 2 picks in a row for a compensatory round. I can't say that word. We get 2 picks in a row. We'll be right back. Going to cut to it. Okay, after scouting more of these players, after looking at what we need, what's available, not a whole lot, to be honest. We're only not even in the second round yet. There's really not a lot of talent here. I'm going to look at first base here, and after some debate between Alfonso Escobar and Jared Lopez, I'm going to lean toward the 19-year-old of Jared Lopez. He's got quite a ways to go, but we have Yohan Moncada to lock us down here until maybe Lopez is ready. These stats look pretty good. These attributes look pretty good. Switch hitting, potentially power hitting first baseman. The last time we had one of those, he was a pretty good legend. Shout out to Jose Melendez from the Cubs franchise. So let's go ahead and draft Jared Lopez. And we get another pick back to back here. And to be honest, there's not a lot to go off of. We're going to have to make some guesses here on what we're going to look for. There's really not a lot to look at. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go off the rails when it comes to what we need. We could look at some starters, take a risk on some starters. I don't know how well it's going to work. I think we'll start looking at pitchers in our next round. Let's look at Michael Hudson. 2028 potential, ETA, 20 years old, out of California. Very good contact hitter and not a bad fielder, and he's got some potential speed. Let's take a risk on this guy. Welcome to the A's. And apparently we get another competitive balance round here. Let's go with a pitcher. And unfortunately, as you can tell, our excellent scouting department, not very good. I don't know where we went wrong in our scouting, but we did not do well. Now, there was a gentleman that I was looking at here, but I don't know where he went. But you know what? We're just going to look at these 80 overalls. We might as well risk it on some of these guys. Jorge Ojeda from Venezuela. Righty, Elton Chavez, a lefty. We've kind of got enough lefties in our system. We're going to look a little lower. There's really no one that sticks out. We got to find that unique pitcher that could have a potential. Enrique Aguila from North Carolina. He is also a lefty. I like the running fastball on a lefty. 6'2". We may go with him. He doesn't look great. Not a lot of these high relievers look that great as well. Guys kind of new there. Lionel Martin from California. You know what? I changed my mind. We're going to go with KC Triola from Ohio. Let's go ahead and get us some more relief pitching depth here that we desperately need. So, round 3, I'll cut back in when I find a player I am interested in. For the third round, you know, let's go risk it on another third base prospect, Connor Russo. He could be an absolute bust. Hard to say. If he is, oh well. But if he's not, I mean, a switch hitting 22-year-old. He's already got the contact, if this is accurate, which it's not. But you know what? Let's go take a risk on him. Welcome to the A's, Connor Russo. Round 4. I probably won't cut here because I think I know exactly who we're going to go for if he is still here. And he is. We're going to go back and look at Enrique Aguila from North Carolina. We're going to go ahead and draft him. Everything is pretty much a guess at this point. So round 5, as we're starting to run out of players here. Let's see who we can look at. Nice 75 overall relief pitcher. Center field, not really needing a center fielder. Julio Flores from Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. Danny Turner. Yeah, see, there's really not that much here when it comes to potential, and that's what worries me. Dwayne Logan seems to be the highest overall. Doesn't really have much to offer. Otis Messer from Michigan. Looks like he's a control guy. Even Hudson has some really good control. We might actually look at him. Archie Beasley, Omar Cannon, Rod Doyle. Julio Flores looks very interesting. You know what? We're going to go Julio Flores. So here we go. Flores, welcome to the team, buddy. Last pick. Let's see who's even left. Not a lot. Cloven, welcome to the club. And that'll be it. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look at our draft picks. Go, you guys are about to see the draft picks for the first time, just like I am, and the survey says, okay, not a bad draft. Damian Zagir, 18 years old, 90 potential. He is very low rated. But he's 18 years old. He's got plenty of time. I'm happy with this pick. We got to get him in immediately. Jared Lopez, first baseman. See potential with it going up. He could be a B. Love the fielding on this guy. I like the almost elite stealing rate, and he's got good power. 6'1", 19 from Venezuela. Michael Hudson, left fielder. This guy looks very good already. Good contact against both lefties and righties. Very good fielding. Maybe slightly above average speed. Good stealing. Happy with this pick as well. Casey Triola, relief pitcher. Probably a miss. But you know what? We're going to still sign him anyway. See what he can do. You just never know until they're out there. Connor Russo, third base. I like this guy. The overall is down a little bit, but once again, once we get these guys on the field, it's about how fast they grow from there. B potential, and if he performs, he could become an A. So, not bad. The fielding is non-existent with this guy, which is the downside, but we could possibly utilize him as a DH. Who knows? Enrique Aguila? Okay, not terrible. I like his stamina. D potential. Probably won't be a lot out of this cat, but he was worth the risk. Julio Flores, second base. C potential. 58 overall. His potential could go up if he performs well. Very good speed, good durability. Everything else needs to be worked on. And then Alvin Cloven, the left fielder. Sadly, not the guy. What a shock. Was not exactly what we're looking for. We're still going to sign him anyway for some depth. You just never know. Good speed, good base running. I like the draft. I like it. I think we did. I think we turned out very well. We may have potentially found our third baseman of the future in Damian Zagir. However you pronounce his name, I'll get it right. So that's all I got, man. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the draft. Did we make some good picks? Who is the player that you think could be the breakout player for us? The most underrated pick? Like and subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. And we will see you at the O.co. Go freaking A's.